So this right here is my notebook. This is the book where I wrote down every lyric I've ever written, I think for the last 3 years. I mean, I have a couple ones. They're right there in the corner, but this is the newest one, and it's already like filled with all kinds of stuff. But since the last video was about creating an instrumental, I thought it would be interesting to show you how I write lyrics. I know there are like many ways to do that, but I want to show you what my process of writing lyrics is. So I always start with some kind of idea. Just like an instrumental, I think the lyric part needs like a special line that just stays in your head. The point where I can start writing the lyrics to a song is when that line comes up in my head and I know that's the theme of the song. That's just like, that is what the song should be about. So for that song in particular, it was basically a story of a friend of mine that just felt like what he's doing is never enough. So I thought it would be cool to have this feeling of always pushing forward, always doing more than you actually have to do, always trying harder and harder, to have this as the theme of the song. I didn't want to write a chorus for the song because I thought like the instrumental part is so strong that the song itself didn't even need a chorus. It just needed this one line that would like play the main role in the song. Everything that I'm writing now, I always think about the chorus first. I very rarely start to write the verses first. So when my main idea is set, everything that I'm writing is like heading towards the tip of a mountain. Like the tip of a mountain means like the main line that came up intentionally when I heard the song. Everything that I write from then on is like slowly pushing forward to that line. So again, for me it starts with that main idea, but what follows is writing the verses, and the verses are very complex. You only have like a very small amount of words you can use. You don't want it to be overwhelming to the listener, so you really have to say what you want to say in a very small amount of words. The other thing that plays for me a main role is the aesthetic of the words. You want the words to sound very pleasant, and you want the listener to feel like there's a flow. So you don't want to have any words sticking out of your melody, or even worse, your syllable pattern. For me, good lyrics just fit in with the melody very nicely. The next step is finding not only the right words and the right syllables, and the right words with the right aesthetic, but finding some kind of melody. And just like creating any kind of music, creating a melody for a vocal is just all about improvising. So you really shouldn't be ashamed or scared. Like even the best writers in the world are doing the same, just like you do right now. If you're writing a song, they just let go of everything they think is right or wrong and just start improvising. They would just sing a melody or have a syllable pattern in their mind and start improvising random words to that melody. And if you did this for a while, you start creating your own style of improvising, your own style of writing lyrics and songs. I think this part of writing lyrics or writing a song is just like the most scary part for most of the people. But if you're alone, I really recommend trying this out. Just follow your ears and your feelings and follow the vibes. I know it's a cheesy word, but follow what you feel right in that moment. And it doesn't actually really matter what the outcome of it is. Many of the lyrics or many of the melodies I've written, as well as this one that I'm going to show you in this video, are just not finished. And I personally very rarely achieve the feeling that this line is finished, let's go on to the next one. I need someone to tell me that, okay, Andre, stop working on it, it's fine just like it is. But I really think it's better to write something down that's in your mind or just record a melody idea than forgetting it. And even if you don't use it for the song you're writing right now, it might be useful for the next one. I just recommend like writing everything down that comes to your mind. And even the best songwriters in the world are having days where it seems like nothing is working. So don't be afraid of those days. I had days and weeks where nothing happened. I didn't record one word. I didn't write down any lyrics. So don't be afraid of failure, because that is the thing that keeps you from doing it. So if you're playing an instrument, or if you're not playing an instrument and just like try out a piano or something and find like cool harmonies that you like, try improvising and try writing lyrics to that, because it's really fun and I think more people should do it. So the 3 most important parts of writing lyrics, and I know everyone has a different approach to that, but for me, The three most important parts are a good basic idea that you want to write about, a good line that just sits in your head for like 3 days and you won't forget it, nice word aesthetics, so make sure that the words you use sound great, and a really recognizable syllable pattern. And actually there's a fourth point to it: don't be scared to make mistakes, because there are no mistakes. This is art. Everyone has their own opinions, everyone has their own taste. Stay cool and just write and improvise. The melody and the lyrics that I'm going to show you right now is not ready, it's not finished. I'm not even sure if the whole song will stay like this, but I want to share with you though, because I think this is an example which is not perfect, but it's worth sharing. And maybe I can take someone's fear of creating music just because I share something that is not finished and not perfect. So I think there's nothing left to say. Once again, enjoy.
There's something in my head that makes me going crazy. It's not the crack in my reputation, no, not the lack of some redemption, no. The pressure that I feel, it just won't stop to chase me. Try not to show and to behave, wake up and pull it off again. I'm trying to leave it behind.
So I really hope that I've motivated you in some kind of way to write your own lyrics. And there's one tool I forgot to mention, and that's my phone. So every time a melody comes into my mind, I record it on my phone, and there's like hundreds of melodies and ideas on it, just like this one. What? Okay, so you get the idea. I would really love to know what your experience are with writing lyrics or music. If you want to watch more of these videos, I upload a video every week. I will also link my Instagram down below. This is AVAU, and I'll see you in the next video.